What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I want to say a very big thank you to all the returning subscribers, and of course, if you're just joining me for the very first time, welcome to my channel. Please click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what? We're about to have a ride of a lifetime. Straight to my gist for today. So they had a party, and guess what? Vee and Erica got drunk.
There you are, Erica. Chill. Hold on. Roll over. Once, another one.
Wait, no, she don't have to roll. All we have to do is pull this thing.
Okay, raise your hips up.
Yeah, kid is coming. I told him to come already.
Okay, good. Yeah, babe. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I can't see kid. Like, I like him. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. I told him already. I'm fucking to play. I wish I didn't like kids, honestly.
So this is how it all started. Big Brother brought in boxes for each of the housemates, and of course, he gave each of them drinks. So they were all entitled to mixing their drinks in whatever way they wanted to mix the drinks. And of course, Erica had a drink which Laycon mixed for her, and it didn't have too much of alcohol. But all the guys, right, they mixed their own drinks, and of course, had high content of alcohol, high percentage of alcohol. And right there at the party, I think Erica was done with her own drink, and she decided to take drinks from other guys, not knowing that the alcohol percentage in those drinks were very high and weren't going to be good for her. So at the end of the day, she got really high, and when she got back into the room, she was just saying rubbish. Vito was just saying rubbish. And of course, the female housemates, Dora and Lucy, each was stayed with those two housemates, Vee and Erica, who were really drunk. Now, I'm going to drive this point. Laycon at some point began to feel that KiddWaya was going to take advantage of the fact that Erica was drunk and he was going to sleep with her. And there was an argument between Laycon and Praise, because you realize that Praise has been advising Laycon to stay clear of the Erica zone, leave Erica alone and leave KiddWaya to Erica. And it wasn't a problem. But that night, I think Laycon was also very drunk, and this was how the argument happened.
She has been high all night. Now, I'm not going to let her go sleep with Kid when I know he's also high and he's going to do shit with her. She doesn't want to do that shit. She told me herself she doesn't want to have sex in public. I don't know what he's going to do. It's not working in public, bro. Well, I'm not going to let her do that.
Just say, bro, I'm very sure. I've talked to him, so just let her. Praise. Trust me.
Praise.
If you can trust me, trust me. But if you don't trust me, feel free. That's all I can tell you.
I cannot let her do that. Come on, Praise.
Now, I couldn't really play that video for too long because there were a lot of F words used in the video. So it became an issue for Laycon and the housemates. I mean, Lucy, Praise, Tolani Badge were looking at Laycon like, guy, you really need to take your mind off this girl. You could see Laycon going towards Erica's bed and say, hey babe. In my mind, even me, I was feeling like, when did you start calling Erica babe? I mean, you guys are just friends. And that was how it played out last night. So I was even beginning to think that there was really going to be more drama between KiddWaya and Laycon. But at the end of the day, I think Laycon came back to his senses and just went to his bed. And there was a time where KiddWaya came to Erica's bed, and Erica was just holding his head, holding a man's head. I was just playing with him, and you could see Laycon looking like this way. If I catch this guy. But of course, that was how it played out. Nothing eventually happened. Of course, Laycon was going to fight KiddWaya. I think Laycon is obsessed with Erica, and I think he probably needs a counselor or somebody's going to talk him out of the way he feels about Erica, because Erica has moved on. Now listen, if Laycon wasn't fighting for anything that night, I'm sure from the dance, the way Erica danced with Laycon, he must have put up a fight with KiddWaya if KiddWaya tried anything funny around Erica. You needed to see how Erica was erotically dancing with Laycon. I mean, really, in my own mind, I was like, man, Erica, you are the one who is giving this guy green light, because with the way she put his head on her chest, in my mind, I'm like, hey, Laycon, the fire just started for your bum bum. Which leads me to my next gist. In my previous videos, I told you how Wathoni is beginning to get closer to Eric. They eventually slept in the same bed last night. I don't know how this happened, but I feel that Eric, even regardless of the fact that he doesn't know what is happening on the outside, that Lilo has moved on with her boyfriend, he's been saying that he wants to be with Lilo when he gets out of the house. But guess what's happening right now? He's sleeping in the same bed with Wathoni. And I think Wathoni has a game plan, because she really doesn't have a guy in that house. And looking at the fact that Lilo has left Eric's, environment, she's the one stepping into that shoe right now. Because last night they were at the party and they were all lovey-dovey and all of that. And you could see Eric in his whole tall, muscular thing, trying to just hug Wathoni and be with her. I don't know where this ship is going to lead. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. But guess what, guys? I got my cameras looking at them. And guess what? I'm going to bring you all the juiciest gist on that issue. And finally, on my gist for now, Ozo in the middle of the night told Dora that he wants to walk away from Nengi.
What's the problem now?
Like, why I can't open?
Why are you talking about walking away?
Huh?
I don't understand. Where is walking away coming from?
Because I just like the whole stuff is just dragging too. Because it is smooth like.
I feel like she's stalling too much.
I don't know. Exactly.
I think he's beginning to feel that the whole trying to put the relationship together between himself and Nengi is dragging, as he feels that Nengi is the one who's even dragging the whole pace at which he wants to take the relationship. So in the middle of the night, he was telling Dora that he really wants to walk away from the relationship. And Dora was telling him, like, you're the one who's always walking about with her during the day. I mean, right now, you're the one who's chasing her around, and you feel that right now, because she's dragging the relationship, you want to step out. It isn't going to be easy that way. So right now, I'm just going to be here watching and going to see how that is really going to play, because these guys are about to give all of us chest pain, and we're not going to take that chest pain. At the end of the day, both of them have to just come together. If they don't want to be, please, you guys should split. You guys should just really know what you're doing. Don't come here and be giving us stories today, on and off tomorrow. Because this time around, I think Ozo is the one who is not really keen into that relationship. Nengi is taking things slow because she is not the guy in that relationship. She's not going to be the one to ask Ozo out. Personally, for me, I think Ozo has just been beating around the bush. He hasn't gone straight to the point. I mean, ask Nengi out. Tell her you love her. Tell her you want to be with her, even if she doesn't want it in the house. It could be outside of the house. And even at that, women just want to hear you tell them how you feel about them. I mean, compliment her. Of course, Nengi has got a very good self-esteem, but I think also should just take his time and move that relationship at the speed at which he wants it. I don't think that Nengi is the one slowing things down. I think if Ozo goes out straight to the point, tells Nengi that, hey, babe, this is what I want. I love you and I want to be with you in the house and outside of the house. It's going to work. All right, guys, that has been my gist. Of course, I'm going to bring you more gist right here on my channel. So if you watched this video and you have not subscribed, I beg, click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and of course, you're going to get to see my videos firsthand whenever I post them. Go on all my social media platforms at the Femi Daniel on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and of course on TikTok. And until I come your way next time very soon, I am the Femi Daniel, and it's bye for now.